We want to make White Rock an even more inclusive community that everyone of all abilities can access.
White Rock City Council passed a vote unanimously Monday to have an accessibility mat installed along the White Rock Pier, the longest pier in the country. Susan Baines, an accessibility advocate and educator, has been calling on council to make this move since 2021.
You wouldn't know it till you're in it, right? And now that I'm in a chair, I've never come on to the pier because of the dangers and the unsafe acts here.
Baines knows firsthand just how tricky it can be for anyone in a wheelchair to get down the pier, the unevenness of the wood, and the dangers of getting stuck inside the cracks. A test run was held recently along the pier, trying out different mats.
It's even for safety factors. This pier gets really slippery in the winter when there's dew on the ground, and it'll just make it safer and more accessible for everyone.
Council originally said it would have to wait until 2025, but it's now moving ahead. In total, the mat, which would stretch along the pier, is expected to cost up to $115,000. Now that the vote has passed unanimously, staff will go to tender and decide who will install the accessibility mat here on the White Rock Pier. Councillors say it could come down to who can do it the fastest.
We received a decent sum of money from the province. We also have our own reserves in the city of White Rock. So whether it's provincial tax dollars or city tax dollars, again, in my opinion, that's one of the roles of the city, is to make sure everything's accessible for everyone, and that's something worth spending tax dollars on.
White Rock has also received a $5,750 donation from the self-advocates of Semiahmoo for the mat.
I think it'll be great. It'll allow more access for more people and people of all different abilities, easier for moms with their strollers, and everyone deserves to enjoy the water.
They should install it. There's people with disabilities and in wheelchairs, and it would be hard to push them along here in a wheelchair with all these spaces in between.
As for timeline, following all the protocols, the mat likely won't be ready by this summer, if so, the end of it. The lifespan of a pier mat is at least a decade.
This is our #1 tourist attraction in White Rock. So if we can make it more accessible for everyone, it's just going to spin off to the businesses and to the tourists.
It's about time, and I'm happy. It's going to be Canada's longest inclusive pier. That's what it needs to be.
In White Rock, Kate Walker, City News.